Welcome back to math. Today we're going to be talking about Module 3, Pre-Lesson 1. This is the pre-lesson. What do we have here? It looks like, well, if I call it a 1. What do you guys call it? Yeah, you guys call it a 1, too? All right, a 1, 2. Yeah. So this is one whole, right? Now, you've seen these in the past. The big green square. This has like a 10 by 10. How many pieces, how many cubes are in this? 100 cubes. You can think of this as one whole right now, okay? All right. So we have one whole. How can we write this as a fraction? Well, we have, how many pieces do we have? You can answer this.
100.
No, we actually have just one. Count it with me. Ready, everyone? One. Nice. So we're going to put that down at the bottom. How many of those ones do we have? We've got one. And so we have our one whole equals 1 over 1. You're not, I didn't lose anybody yet, right? Got good. Okay, let's do something different. Here we go. What if I had that one whole and now I just cut it down the middle? What would my fraction be? What would my fraction be?
2.
Well, I have how many pieces?
2.
1, 2. So I'm going to put my 2 where?
In the bottom.
On the bottom. Right. How many of those do I have? I got 1, 2. I got them both, right? So I put what on top?
2.
A 2, right. So that means I have 2 out of 2 pieces, right? Which is one whole. You see the one whole, right?
Yes.
You guys are okay with that?
Yes.
I'm not going too fast, am I?
No.
I hope not. Okay, what about this? I'm going to change it slightly. I'm going to draw another line. Now what do I have?
4.
I have 4. So what's my bottom number?
4.
4. And what's my top number?
4.
Yeah, because I got all 4 pieces, don't I? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Yeah.
So far, so good?
Yes.
No troubles?
No.
All right.
No.
Okay, let me cut this up one more time. Oh. How many pieces have I cut my one whole up into? Does anybody know? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. So what would my bottom number be?
8.
And how many of them do I have?
8.
I have them all, right? So far we've learned is one whole equals what?
2.
2 over 2. And 4 over 4. And 8 over 8. Okay. I'm going to cut this up. And then I want you guys to tell me what my number is for this whole thing. The whole shaded area.
6.
Okay, this is what? What's my bottom number?
6.
What's my top number?
6.
So you guys are getting the idea that one whole could be cut up into 2 pieces, and we would have 2 over 2, right? And when we cut it into 4 pieces, we had 4 over 4. That also made a whole. And now, right now, we have 6 over 6, right? And we could count them. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is how we get our bottom number. And how many of those do we have? We have them all. So that's how we have a 6 over 6. Okay? Make sense?
Yes.
It's not too hard, is it?
No.
So as you can see, one whole equals whatever we cut it up into, right? Does that make sense? So, shall I do one more? Just for the, just because we got it.
Because we can.
Right on. Okay.
Just because we can.
How about that?
9 over 9.
So this would equal, and you want me to shade it all in? So what does that equal? How many pieces do we have?
9.
So our bottom number is
9.
9, and our top number is?
9.
So 6 over 6 equals 9 over 9. It also equals 8 over 8. It equals 4 over 4. It equals 2 over 2. It equals 1 whole. These are all 1 wholes. Wow. You okay with that?
Yeah.
No troubles? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9, and we have them all, don't we? We have all 9 of them. Okay, let's move on. What if before I move on, I want to do one more thing. This will be interesting. What if I did this? Okay, I'm going to make one of those on the side. Let me get rid of this. I won't attach it. How much would I have? How much do I have?
3.
I actually now, my whole thing is cut up into what?
9.
9s. But I have more than 1 whole, don't I?
Yes.
So what would my top number be?
3. 12.
What would my number be?
12.
12 over 9. Does it mean that I have more than 1 whole?
Yes.
So that means that once this number is bigger than the bottom number, I have more than 1 whole. I could say 12 over 9 equals 1 whole, right?
Yeah.
This is the 1 whole right here. Does everybody see that?
Yep.
And what? Well, our bottom number was 9. And how many is here? 1, 2, 3, right? So I have 1 whole and 3 ninths. You okay with that? I'm pushing you to make you think about it a little bit. Okay, well let's change the way we talk about this for a moment. Let's talk about it like this. I'm going to put my 1 whole right here. I'm going to put my 0. I'm going to put my 0 over here. Okay, so if I made one line that went from here to here, how would I write this out as a fraction? This is the same as when we started this. Do you want me to redraw it? No problem, can do. What is this?
1 whole.
Okay, and we said as a fraction,
2
it is what over what?
1 over 1.
1 over 1. Why? Because we have 1 whole, and it's not cut up into 8 pieces, right? Just one big piece. So what would go under here, under this 1 right here? What would we put for a fraction right now? It's the same as this.
1 over 1.
It's 1 over 1, right? Does everybody get that?
Yes.
Those mean the same things right now. Do you see that this 1 whole is a square? We're now going to turn it into a number line, and that means the same thing. Do you see that? Okay, so I'm going to erase this out. What if I cut this up into right here? Now what do I have?
2.
I have 2 pieces, right? So my bottom number is going to be 2. And when I go all the way over here, I have how many of those pieces?
1.
No. 1, 2. You said it's 2 pieces, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if I'm going all the way over to here, how many pieces do I have of the 2?
2.
I have both of them, don't I? So, as up here, remember we had a 2 over 2 right here?
Yeah.
You see the 2 over 2?
Yes.
We did the same thing just now on the number line. We have a 2 over 2. Do you understand? What's that called?
Half.
It's called a half. We call it a 1 over 2. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, what if I make a line here and I make a line here? We still have the whole thing. Notice the whole thing is highlighted, right? Now what do we have? What's our bottom number going to be now?
4.
4, and it's going to be 4 over 4, right? Do you understand that? What's this? What's this one right here? 1 quarter, aka 1/4. What's this one? I know it's a half, but what is it when you have a 4 on the bottom?
8. 2 4.
Well, let's count over. 1, 2. Is 2 half of 4?
Yes.
So that's why it's a half. What's this?
3 4.
3 over 4. Right. And then this is a 4 over 4, right? What if I do it in again and cut them in half once more? How many do we have?
8. 8.
Well, we have, let's count over. Ready? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
so what's our bottom number?
8.
8. And our top number?
8.
8 over 8. What's this one right here? 1/8. What's this one? 2/8. What's this one? 3/8. Ooh, what's this middle one right here? 4/8. Is 4 half of 8? So we're in the right spot, aren't we? What's the next one? 5/8. And 6/8. And this one's going to be 7/8. And this one we already have as 8/8. As one whole, right? Check this out. Ready? What if I went over here? If this is 8/8, what's that?
1/10.
Quickly. What is that? It's orange. I still have it in the same thing.
9, 8.
Ooh, 9/8. And because the number on top is bigger, it means we have 1 whole plus 1/8. Nice work. Okay, I hope that this helps give you an idea of what we're going to be doing in Module 3. Anyway, I love math.